But it's crazy. It's unfortunate, but it also makes you ask, who has Joe put out after Pun that has been successful?
Nobody.
Right.
Nobody.
Because it really seems like after Pun passed, now while Pun was alive, he took the step back, right? He held the umbrella and everything. But after Pun passed, he was like, I'm taking the spot now. Like, I took a step back enough. And then to me, in my opinion, it looked like he looked at Cuban and was like, no, I'm not letting you take the forefront. You know, even though you're viewed as the ladies' man and you got the talent and you got all this stuff like that, I'd rather be the one.
He was getting bags, right? When Pun came out and Pun passed, he was getting bags from that. And then Cuban was making decisions that he was going to keep the bag as much as he could in his own pocket. Meaning he wanted to control the merch. He wanted to control the shows. He wanted to control that. And Cuban was like, nah, I got my own merch. I got my own people that are going to produce that merch. I got my own concept of how I'm going to run with each show. So that was a conflict of interest, I believe, in his mind when it came to him continuing to get the bag from him. That was a problem. He was empowered. Cuban was empowered with the mind state of, not that I'm going to defy you, but I can do this on my own. I just need you to get me started. Pun already started the engine. Get me in the first gear and I could take the rest. You know what I'm saying? And I think
he felt threatened. He felt threatened by Cuban, you know,
because he was already making moves to show that he can move past that. So I feel like any successful person is going to give you the map, right, of how to maneuver and let you maneuver. Why would you want to have to hold somebody's hand? And that never made sense to me.
And he was going to eat off of it. He was going to get a percentage of pretty much everything.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. And especially like if it's less work for me because you're taking on the butt of it and I'm still going to be productive financially and profitable. I never understood that concept. It's like that crab in the bucket bullshit. Like, let's get it. Let's get it together. And if you actually become more successful, hey, that makes me look like I know what I'm doing.
But you see, for some people, it's not about the money. It's like, I just don't want you to eat, even if I'm going to get a part of it, though. It's like that control, right? He wanted that control so bad. And like you said, where it's like he could have sat back and really ate and made lots of money by putting out all these artists and everything. He could have became the Latino Diddy, Jay-Z, whatever, right? Terror Squad as a record label could have became a powerhouse. And think about down the line how many Latino artists would have came along after that. Because everybody that was Latino at that time as an artist was like, Terror Squad's the shit. Like, I want to rock with Terror Squad, right? And then think about if Joe embraced reggaeton and everything too, like all these people could have been coming to Terror Squad and he would have been a way bigger legacy, you know? But now all you know Joe is for, as far as the biggest thing in the legacy, is really Pun.
Yeah.
Right? But he could have grown it to be so much more than that if he allowed it to happen, but instead he didn't allow it to happen.
Yeah.
That's where the real shame is from.
I still think that Terror Squad album came out. That was great, right? It was a great album. I love that. I still listen to that album to this day. But the timing of that was, I think, a way to prolong the 24K album from coming out.
Because it was supposed to be 24K first.
Should have been. Yeah. So, I mean.
You know what's so crazy about that album, the Terror Squad album, though? What song is it where at the end he's saying, oh, Armageddon album coming out next or whatever? Armageddon still ain't put out the album now. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know Armageddon's done moved on and you know, he's not doing music anymore. He's working a, you know, regular job, living his life that way. And, you know, God bless him and everything, you know, that's cool. But it's like, it just goes to show you that, man, like.
A lot of talent was in that room, man. Yeah. A lot of talented people, man. I mean, and here we are, you know, looking back and saying, damn.
You see, like, so many people ask me, like, yo, why you hate Joe so much? It's not that I hate Joe and I don't even dislike him. Like, I really want to like him because he seems like such a charismatic, funny guy, entertaining, right? I just dislike what he did. There's so many things that he did that I dislike, You know what I'm saying? And if you're talking from a moral standpoint, it's like I can't get with that, you know? And that's why I feel the way that I do. So I mean, nobody complained about all these other channels that's just dedicated to Tupac and Biggie and stuff like that. But immediately when somebody make a channel about Terror Squad, you got a problem now, huh? You know? Telling these, where would you guys would have never received so many of these stories, so many of these puzzle pieces coming together if it wasn't for me and Q working so hard together on this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, that's crazy,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.